Good morning, class. Today I will continue chapter 3 in civics. Why do we need a parliament? In this chapter, I'm already explained major functions of parliament. Parliament elects national government. Parliament makes law for country people. Parliament consists three parts: president, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. I'm already explained about Lok Sabha. Total number of Lok Sabha member 545. These member we known as MP or member of parliament. 543 members elected by people during election and two members not elected by people of country. They are nominated by president. Clear? Now today my first point is the Rajya Sabha, second part of parliament. The Rajya Sabha functions primarily as the representative of the states of India in the parliament. Rajya Sabha representative from states of India in parliament. Clear? Contribution of Rajya Sabha to make laws. Rajya Sabha also help to make law for country people with Lok Sabha in parliament. It means in parliament, first of all a bill passed by Lok Sabha, then the bill sent to Rajya Sabha to make a law. Clear? The members of the Rajya Sabha are elected by the elected members of the legislative assemblies of various states. Children, please understand. Lok Sabha members elected by people. Elections are held. Adult people after 18 years, they have right to vote and they choose member of parliament directly. But Rajya Sabha members not elected by people directly. These are elected by legislative assemblies member of states. Clear? Total number of members of Rajya Sabha 245. Lok Sabha members 545 and Rajya Sabha total member 245. 233 elected by legislative assemblies of states and 12 member nominated by president. Repeat again. Total Rajya Sabha members 245, 233 elected by legislative assemblies of states and 12 members nominated by president. Clear? Second major function of parliament to control, guide and inform the government. The parliament while in session begin with a question hour. Children, please understand, whenever parliament start, it start with a question hour. With the help of question hour, MPs aware with the work of government, how government work, which ways use government to work. These all work understand by MPs. Clear? The opposition party highlights drawbacks in various policies and programs of the government. Children, please understand, it is one of the biggest work of opposition party. They highlight drawbacks, criticize policy and program which is made by government to development of people. With the help of this criticism, government aware with their drawback and correct their mistakes. Clear? So what is the work of opposition party? Criticize program and policies of government. This help in healthy functioning of our democracy. Children, please understand, criticism of opposition party to running or ruling government, it create healthy democracy. If opposition party not criticize and highlight drawback of government misuse their power. Okay, so opposition party highlight drawbacks of government program and policies. Parliament controls government. Children, please understand, Parliament control government. Government cannot misuse their power. Parliament limit the power of government. Lawmaking. Biggest work, third work of Parliament, make law for country people development on different subjects. MPs from ruling party or from opposition party, all MPs come together, make a parliament, sit together, discuss, debate and make laws on different subjects for country people development. Clear? Who are the people in parliament? Now a question raised here, who are MPs? Who are the people participate in parliament? In parliament, different background people participated. Clear? It means constitution give equal opportunity to people stand in election, contest in election and become MPs from different parties. There are rural members as well members from the regional parties. Maybe candidate belong to villages, maybe candidate belong to urban areas or cities. Okay, it means candidate belongs from different backgrounds, different areas. Some seats are reserved in the parliament for SC, means scheduled caste, ST means scheduled tribes, to give fair advantage historical marginalized section of society. Now a question raised here, why some seats are reserved for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes? Because they didn't have equal opportunity in past. For equal opportunity, Constitution provides some reservation on seats for SC and ST and they get equal opportunity for their development in future. That is why some seats are reserved for ST and SC. Hopefully you understand. Now this chapter is complete. Okay.